going with that Sierra, or not SHIKI, but yeah, so we do see SHIKI going with the Sierra opener. I had it backwards, but I got it now. And now
it's okay. I can't remember which one is Chiwu and Wusa, so it's
yeah, so Tanaka responding with the Fran takeaway, and SHIKI sticking with his strategy. He is going for threats. He doesn't like supports. One support is enough for him, and he puts in 4 really strong carries. As we are seeing here currently, Diana being picked up by Tanaka, which could be a good unit to counter the Barbara, of course. However, it is also going to get countered by Daphnis, so he's going to have to mix some flavors in here, so to say. He brings in the Velodual, meaning Sierra could be potentially useless here.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Tanaka just wants to keep that immunity up and really keep that Sierra at bay.
Oh, Vertihal.
All right.
First time we're seeing that out of, or maybe not the
Since
first
the very
time.
first match. We saw him in the very first match.
I remembered it now. But it's been a long time since we've seen him, and Vertihal has not been like a go-to unit, but he brings it out again here, and I kind of get what he's thinking. I feel like whenever he sees Diana and a bunch of supports, his go-to pick is Vertihal, which is, I would say, a very good strategy to have. And we see Viger coming in with the Molly response.
Molly. So Molly was Buru's favorite, and Tanaka watched that match and said, okay, maybe I'm going to give that a go. It gave a little bit of, SHIKI some pause. I don't think SHIKI ended up losing to it, but this go around, we'll see what the bans are going to be.
Interesting.
Diana and Daphnis.
All right, so he took out the most scary monster on his opponent's side, so to say, and he let Molly through, which could be bad news for Vertihal, but how we know crit and anti-crit working, crits are usually in the favor, so we'll see how things turn out as Fran gets turn 1, gets the buff for everyone, and now Barbara needs to strip in order to make the Sierra useful, and she lands it. This is absolutely crucial.
All right, here we go. Getting the speed boost and the crit defense from Vigor. And you get a couple Baird hits, of course, just speeding everything up.
All right, the bomb landing. That's very important. This is going to provide a good amount of damage, and it kills. Wow, 19,000 bomb with no attack buff. That is really, really heavy attack Sierra with great artifacts, man. Yeah, that's insane.
Jeez, nailed it on that one. Really well done here by SHIKI. Well executed. Now we're just going into the fast lane, getting some damage done onto Fran. Now we're going to start focusing her down, resisting that second one.
Yeah, like I said, Molly anti-crit does not work. Crit always wins, man. That's just how the game goes.
You're absolutely right.
Another one. Another one.
God. Additional turn here. Get the speed boost going.
I'm just going to pay attention to if he crits now. That's my sole purpose because I feel like SHIKI has this one. There's not enough threat coming out of Tanaka. There's no armor break for the Velodual as we see Vertihal landing another crit. And really, if you look at it logically, Molly is a unit that's supposed to really put a big amount of problems for SHIKI's side because his units rely on crit and stuff like that. But he's just annihilating him regardless.
Yeah, you can see it just doesn't seem to be stopping anything. There was a crit in there as well if you glance against
There you go, another crit.
Yeah, bye.
This shows that Molly, yes, she is a great sustained support, but you cannot rely on her anti-crit as a thing when you strategize. You just gotta kind of take it as a little bonus, but don't rely on it.
Yeah, it seems like her sustain is more of where she's going to shine. Now it's just going to tap out. Is Tanaka, that is his first loss. To be very popular here in Japan. We'll see what Tanaka wants to do. He doesn't want that Barber anymore. He doesn't want that strip in there. He really likes having that immunity protect his monsters available for him.
Yeah, and we see the Hathor first pick as we discuss about the potential CC. Tanaka agrees with us on the strategy. He's picked up on it. And now SHIKI, given that he saw Hathor right away on first pick, he's going to respond with a more of a defensive Velodual.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And that's kind of stealing that pick away as well from Tanaka. So it kind of has two different benefits there. It kind of messes with the style that Tanaka really likes to play. He's going to go for the Artemil now. It's available.
Yeah, and the Daphnis that we've seen SHIKI rely on time and time again, taken away by Tanaka, which I really like because Ganymede and Daphnis is a very strong combo, given that Gany can ventilate and Daphnis gets another skill 3 off. And we are seeing a bit of Okeano, so SHIKI is going for a more of a CC/sustain lineup, which of course we're going to see Tanaka respond with his insanely ruined Wusa as we saw previously, and he may as well slot in another immunity here potentially.
All right, I like it. Let's see what he's thinking. So he could go Fran here. That's still
all right.
available.
Double immunity.
Yep.
That's what we were potentially expecting to see because SHIKI, his only stripper is Velajuel skill 1 and Okeano skill 2 so far. So he may go for something like a Barbara or some type of...
Can't do Barbara.
Oh, okay. Pre-ban, my bad. All right, that was
That's
a very good
man.
pre-ban by Tanaka.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he banned it.
Yeah. Oh, first time we are seeing the Oberon. We've seen this banned pretty much the most against him in the first round that he played. But he never really played it until now. And this Oberon is definitely a pick that makes Tanaka think and be like, I really want to ban it, which we're seeing happen.
Yeah, it's just too nuts to have that available. And it's going to be Daphnis banned on the other side. So there is a little bit of strip to help deal with all this immunity, but the sustain is just incredible.
Yeah, this is going to be a match of pretty much take down the Artemil, boys. Take it down somehow, because all of those units there are pretty much there to keep that guy as healthy as possible, and Hathor, of course, to be annoying. As we see Okeanos not being consistent, as we pointed out earlier, Fran still has the immunity, so she has no reason to put up skill 3. She just procs, which is actually a bad proc for him, but not too important, as Hathor, she's going to try to go for the skill 2 on Velajuel, and she sleeps. That is insanely crucial. Velajuel, if he does not proc out of this, things could get bad. However, the speed buff is on there, so we shall see if he moves before the Hathor, except Artemil says, sit down, you all get stunned.
This is just incredible. The procs coming out big time for Tanaka. Might as well put a sleep on there as well. Why not? Just put salt in the wound here, trying to speed it up, trying to keep things going. But this immunity is just going to be insane here for Tanaka.
Fran, another proc. She just keeps cycling the turns. She's going to have the immunity available. And we got to also keep in mind this Wusa landing another sleep. I feel like Tanaka just like greased up his skill 1, you know? They're just so smooth. They all land.
It just feels like he's got those, you know, increased percent
Another
chances.
one!
Oh my goodness.
That's a third sleep this Wusa has done out of like 3 or 4 skill 1s. This Wusa is a sniper.
It's a gentle snipe. It's a gentle snipe, but it's still coming.
Not as strong as a wind sniper, obviously.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So Artemil's gonna finish off the Okeanos. Yeah, and it's just so difficult for SHIKI to get anything done. Now there is a bit of a window here, but
yeah, I mean, Ganny's proccing, right? And normally you want procs, but this guy doesn't want procs right now, because the more he procs, the more Artemil hits him. It is a really brutal scene to watch. This is when, this is one of those classic examples of watching Artemil do Artemil things. This is where he shines the most. However, there is still Viger on the side of SHIKI, and that is a unit that can shut down this Artemil. So Tanaka, realizing that, is really trying to shut it down as he lands another sleep. Fortunately for SHIKI though, he did save the skill 3. Very smart move by him, so he's going to be able to cleanse that sleep at least. And now Hathor just going to poke at the Viger, and it seems like Viger is going to move before his opponent, especially when Ganny seal magics. So Viger may be able to get that skill 2 up if he can proc, but he crits. So Artemil says goodbye, Viger, and this is looking pretty dim.
Yeah, here we go. Velajuel's trying to do something. The punishment comes through. It's not really all that important at this point. Another sleep, why not? And it's just Artemil just coming in with another crit, taking it down, and Tanaka going to counterpunch and take. Like, I can deal with Artemil that well, except to ban him. So I'm gonna try and see if I can beat the Artemil and get away with it. But this time I'm just gonna ban it, and this time around maybe I've got something else up my sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Velajuel was pretty clutch for SHIKI there because it procced in crucial moments, but we saw how dominating just Artemil is, nullifying these procs. They didn't do enough to shut down the Artemil. As we see now, Sierra first pick into Vanessa, Daphnis. So each player has their choice of speed leader. They also got a strong carrying type of unit that can one-shot. We've seen this matchup a lot, right? Daphnis versus Barbara. Usually how it goes is one monster dies and then the other one follows. So we're gonna be seeing potentially 3v3 pretty early on.
Yeah, actually, I think you're very correct here. Wusa going to be a counter for the Okeanos. And then what else? What else is going to be Tanaka? He's really thinking this one over. He really wants to find
Oh,
something.
Josephine. It's been a while, my friend. This monster has not been seen as of recent, and it has been picked up exclusively to counter this Okeanos. And it's also kind of neat against Sierra because whenever she detonates her bomb or explodes, it's kind of annoying because Josephine's gonna, you know, get some good stuff off of that. As we see Viger coming in for SHIKI with Odin again. This is very interesting. I feel like Odin has been a very popular pick today.
Yeah, he's really, really powerful. We haven't seen him get to do a whole lot. He's either been banned or just on a team where he doesn't really seem to fit in that well. And then Diana, the pony, she's been great today. Can Tanaka make it work? What are the bans going to be?
Honestly, there's so many annoying units on both sides of the field that I can't really predict what's going to get banned. And we see the one-punch-man duo, so to say. The units that always made a 3v1 in the beginning, they both get banned out. So this is going to be more of a slow, you know, punching each other type of match, not one shot.
Tanaka got really tilted by that Barbara in the first game.
Yeah.
And we'll see how this one comes around.
Oh, this is a premium Okeanos landing the strip. He did miss the reset, so Vanessa has skills up. However, he mainly wanted to get that immunity off so that he can actually use the Sierra bombs. That Okeanos, man, is really, really coming in clutch for him. Sierra lands a bomb to prioritize off of that. Josephine, she can choose to remove buffs or go for a safe play with the skill 1 on the Sierra. She decides to provoke the Oki into a proc. Unfortunately, no stun.
All right, well, what is the answer now with the Vanessa? He's going to seal the fire onto the Oki, take the bomb, violent procs, and now she comes in, finishes the job, and gets a stun.
Keep in mind that the bomb resisted there, so the stun did not happen, which was crucial in Vanessa really prioritizing off that violent proc, as we see Odin also getting a proc and taking out the Vanessa in return.
Yeah, so some big counter punches coming here, some big procs coming through. In comes the critical. This poor Viger keeps getting stunned. The shield just coming out for the Diana.
Keep in mind, Sierra has bomb right now, so if Diana transforms, she will be losing her immunity. Very smart play coming out of Tanaka. He knows he wants to utilize that one turn longer. As we see Sierra proccing out of the stun. That hurts to watch. She's just going to lay out the bomb, but not detonate.
All right, and now it's Wusa's turn. Just going to auto, doesn't get a proc onto that. And now Josephine, or excuse me, not Josephine, that's Viger down there on the bottom.
Odin with the proc, taking the immunity away. He now has 4 stacks. That is a scary Odin, man.
Odin is always scary. That guy, oh, jeez.
That is so unfortunate for Tanaka there, as he just lacked 1 damage to kill off the Sierra. However, thankfully for him, Sierra did not have a bomb, so he's just going to go ahead and stun the Viger. Very smart play. I applaud you right now, Tanaka. I like these plays. And now Josephine going for the provoke. Unfortunately, does not land. This armor break needs to land.
All right, let's see if he's going to get it. Trying to decide, making sure he likes it. He's going to go for Wusa.
All right, gets decent damage coming out. And, oh, Diana's gone. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I see a Odin solo incoming. Of course, the Viger's going to be there because he's not going to die when there's no armor break. But this Odin has 5 stacks again. He is just the king of the world right now.
Yeah, and he's got the crit resistance. Down goes Wusa, incoming with another big attack. Josephine almost down. SHIKI is going to take it. What a game there at the end.